Hey everybody. Well, I know I've been gone for a while, and so I wanted to make an update video for you guys, let you know what's been going on. Not too recently ago, but sort of recently, I surpassed the 500 subscriber mark. So I just wanted to say quickly thank you to all my subscribers, new and old, and I'm glad you like my videos, and I know that 500 really isn't that huge a deal in context with some of the other players here on YouTube, even within our Gundam community. But in a personal context, to think that over 500 people actually give a crap enough about what I do here to want to keep watching, I mean, that's kind of humbling, and I appreciate it. So, thanks again to everybody. And, of course, the reason I haven't been doing too many videos lately is because, now, I'm back in college. Anyway, before I actually had to go back, I managed to complete the Master Grade Wing Gundam and the High Grade Grams Union Flag Custom. I love the Wing Gundam. It is so cool. And the High Grade Flag Custom isn't too bad either, especially with the little custom thing I did with the little parts of it here and there. I don't have them here to show you, and even if I did, just the way the whole camera is set up right now, it would be extremely awkward to try showing things off. It just wouldn't work at this kind of aspect ratio, whatever you want to call it. But eventually, when I get some time, I might want to show off the kind of things I did with these models, because there's some things I tried for the first time, and I'm pretty pleased with the way they turned out. But concerning models, for the time being, I'm going to have to put it on hold. I'm not going to be building anything new for a good while now. A, I'm in school, so I don't really have the time. B, I'm starting to run low on space to actually put these things. In fact, I probably will need to clear off some spaces just to put what I've already built in some kind of place or another. So I gotta get that figured out before I go charging ahead on the next project, much as I'd like to. So, a temporary hiatus for now, but I'm not through with the hobby by a long shot. Guarantee that. Now, I wanted to extend a couple shout-outs to some people. You know, there's been some stuff going on with these people on YouTube, and just in case you weren't aware, you know, I would just help make you aware of it. Anyway, I kind of wanted to help introduce a guy. His name is Jason H768, and he and I had been kind of going back and forth with private messages and stuff about all these sorts of cool, interesting, unusual types of paint techniques and applications for modeling. And he's been doing most of the actual work in that regard. You know, I've been trying to help him out. He's really new to the whole thing, but he's taken his time and his patience and his energy and his money and putting it into this stuff that he's been doing. And only recently he's been putting up some videos to show off the kind of stuff he's been doing. So, and some of it, even though he's a beginner in a sense, you know, it's stuff that even I wasn't really aware you could do. So he's onto some cool stuff, and I figure if you're interested in potentially learning new Gundam model techniques, and if you wish to go help him out to learn some of the more standard tips and tricks, go visit his channel. Watch some of his videos, and if you feel so inclined, please subscribe. I feel he could do some pretty good things with enough views, I guess. So anyway, moving on, we have Mokana Man, and I'm sure many of you are already aware of who he is and what he does. But recently, he's been doing some tutorials about Gundam model paint applications regarding the different kinds of paints and how to use them and when and where and all the characteristics of them and theory about how it all works. It's really good stuff. And he's even going to be, at least he says he's going to be doing some kind of airbrush tutorial videos at some point here. So that's also something to look forward to. So if you haven't seen anything of his in a while or don't know of him yet, go check his channel out because he's already done some really cool stuff. He's a pro modeler You should see some of the things he's done. It's incredible. Anyway, yeah, he's been doing that stuff lately, and I'm watching that kind of stuff pretty closely. So, I also wanted to welcome back KPHM42. He had been gone a while over the summer, I guess, and he just got back. He has moved into a new place. He's done a video to show it off, and he's doing his own stuff. Some of the Gundam model stuff on the side, but more he's doing his own stuff, and power to him. It seems things are going pretty well for him too. So hey, if you've been wondering where he is or where he's been, go check him out. He's back, and yeah, welcome back, bud. Now, Strider Prime, I'm sure you're all aware of who he is, and he's been doing these local hobby model store support videos. And he has been going around to the areas, or the stores in his area, and visiting these places, filming the stock, the area around it, talking about what is in stock, the kind of features that the stores have, sort of about the owners to a degree, other little bits and pieces of information about the store itself, and he actually is trying to invite people to do the same, but he has his own sort of requests on how you are to go about doing that if you feel so inclined. So he has a video about that as well, talking about why he's doing all this in the first place, and just some general rules that he has about if you want to go doing this yourself, what you ought to do first, or what you ought to confirm before you go right ahead and doing it. So go watch that, hear it in his own words, and get the rules from him. 00 Gundam Reviews. He's been trying to do this Gundam outdoor photography contest, and I don't want to sound condescending, but it just seems like there aren't many people grabbing at that. I don't know if that's because just there's no interest in it, or if it's that there aren't people aware of it. At any rate, whatever the case may be, I figured I'd help promote it. I'm thinking of entering for myself as well. Maybe not even to win, but just to try out some outdoor Gundam photography, because I haven't done that yet. And I think it might be interesting. So anyway, that's going on. So go check out his channel, see his video about the contest. Just hear from him and figure out what you want to do about it. Anyway, in the realm of Gundam model news, of course we have all the 4 high-grade 00 Gundam kits out right now in regard to the new movie, which I haven't seen yet, and I doubt very many of you have. And so I'm waiting for a subtitled version to wind up online or something at some point, and then I'm going to go watch it. And only then will I decide if I even want to bother with the high-grade kits. Other than that, other model news that is actually worth noting. Master Grade Death Scythe is coming out, or already is out, I forget. And I'm still on the fence about if I want to bother getting that, because as you probably are aware, it's this Katoki redesign of what... Okay, so you have the original series and the designs that were in that, and then all of a sudden you have the Endless Waltz movie, and everything looks totally different. Partially because they are upgraded versions, and partially just because the whole set of, character designs, or Gundam designs, I should say, they were all redone for that movie. But then Katoki, I guess, either used designs he had prior to that to make the Endless Waltz versions, or he went back and made these redesigns of the ones that were just in the show. And then it's as if the upgrades to those original 5 are what you see in the Endless Waltz movie. But whatever it is, point being, we've got this version that is not what you see in the original series, which is what I was hoping for. But it's interesting nonetheless. I think it's kind of neat looking. It's cleaner looking. Somewhat more sophisticated, you might say. But I'm still undecided about if I want to get it, because if you look at the design and you see a side-by-side comparison with the Death Scythe Hell Custom, it is nearly identical apart from color and pretty much the wings. A couple other little changes, but the body form is basically the same. Which leads me to believe that Bandai will be making a Master Grade Death Scythe Hell Custom as seen in the Endless Waltz movie. So that's something to think about, and I'm thinking perhaps I will wait and see if they make it and what it's like when they do. Otherwise, if I was so inclined to get this version of the Death Scythe that's just out, you see that there's also like the Wing version Ka Master Grade, and that's a pretty wild looking design, and until now I had no possible intention of getting it because it's basically a copy of the Master Grade Wing Zero. But anyway, if I were to try to get the Death Scythe, I may also want to try to get the Wing Gundam version Ka, and then sort of have this complete set of the 5 main Gundams in their Katoki versions, which all look pretty nice, apart from the unfortunate fact that they seem very copied from the Endless Waltz. Very, very similar to the Endless Waltz versions from the movie. At any rate, there's one more piece of Gundam model news that has recently come about, and I'm not happy about it at all. The Perfect Grade Strike Freedom. I'm not even going to get into it now. I want to devote a whole video to my thoughts on the whole matter of it, and why I think it's such a bad idea. So, we'll just leave it at that, and I'll probably do that either next or somewhere down the line. But anyway, I think I may also have some, when I have time, some other future video plans, not concerning Gundam models necessarily. If you'll remember, in a couple of my other update videos, I discuss and show off some of the music that I actually listen to. And I discuss it a little bit, but I don't actually allow you to listen to it, which is kind of the whole point, isn't it? So I had the idea in mind to maybe make some kind of compilation of music samples and just to set sort of my opinions on them, or just let you listen to them and get a general overall taste of the kind of music I like, instead of just having to take my word for it, you know? And that's something I might do, but I'm not sure. I also have a bit of stock footage that I shot a while back of some unboxing videos that I did. One is for the Master Grade Wing Gundam, one is for the Master Grade Titanium Finish Gundam version 2.0, and the third is for the little grade up set for the G Gundam 1/44th scale kits from way back in the 90s. But I haven't had time or really any way to do anything about them yet, but maybe if there's enough interest, I'll make a video about those. With the 15-minute time limit, which is just about to run out as it seems here, I may be able to throw them all together. But anyway, yeah, I say, I'm out of time, so there's more to talk about, so I'll come back with my rant on the Strike Freedom, and maybe some other things too. So, until the next time, catch you later, everybody.